White Grand Rising, Grand Rising, everybody. Put the messages on. How do we do? Welcome, welcome. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Something's missing. Can you guess what it is? I'm not telling you. Maybe something's missing for you. My dog ate mine. Sounds like, oh, my dog ate my homework. Something important, perhaps. Something you need. So, it's funny. I got out my wisdom cards that I made, like, last year. And it seems as though we're missing a bunch of them. I may be talking different. That's a clue to the riddle. But they were only words. They were only words. They were only words. What up, Wolf Lust? There were only words on one side, so I went and I put words on all the other sides. And as I was doing it, I was looking on the other side, and each, they connected, they matched, they somehow went together, which I thought was cool. Hey, Megan. What up, SS? SS says, good morning. And I said, Grand Rising, because ain't no morning good. We're going to pull the wisdom card, spin the wheel, pull some tarot. Find out what do we do with this missing thing. Stop, I can't even. Alright. Wow, I see balance. Symbols. The ferryman. And then I see a whole bunch of rags, and I heard rags to riches. Rags to riches. Slavery in reverse. So perhaps we are breaking free from some kind of, and then I see secrets. So maybe, it's like clarity, because then symbols, and then I see vibration and face. So it's like these secret symbols are bringing vibrations of faith, perhaps through the cards, through your plans or what we're planning. Then we have a license, law, food. Makes me think of some kind of food license or something. Words, and I see life. I smell weed. Oh, I'm burning my... Wonder why. And Prometheus. And this is in reverse, with brain in reverse on the other side. Epimetheus in Greek means afterthought. He was the god of hindsight, right? Of foresight. Hindsight. Foresight. Perhaps. Phases we're going through. Maybe it's hindsight, foresight. They're phases. Word phases. That we go through this life. I don't know. Let's see. Let's put these words. So, and look, on the back of food, it's sickness. In the back of secret, it's vibration. So it's almost like how it's not... You could feel the secret through the vibration, because it's as if it's like not a secret, it's coming through the vibration. It's almost like, oh, we gotta feel, and then it's like reflecting. The reflection is blinding. The reflecting is blinder. I can't talk today. Mercury is a full effect retrograde. I've been overeating, and the symbols have been symboling. So I guess it's resonating. Wolfless, I need a reading. Okay, we'll get to it after the collective. We will get there. Alright, so did I already spin the wheel? I just spun this, right? I think my mind is spinning. My mind is spinning. Alright, so we have Aries on the ascendant at the 20th degree, which is this scorpionic energy. So we are initiating into some kind of mystery, secret symbols, and it's as if it's like, Aries, I think of the god of war. We're warring up. We're warring up. Perhaps we are like putting on our armor, armoring up for some kind of war having to do with this transformation. Scorpio is this deep transformation and very fixed energy. So it's almost as if we're initiating, perhaps we're initiating some kind of fixed change, you know? Aries is some kind of action, so perhaps we're taking some kind of action on this transition. Maybe we're taking some kind of sexual action. Scorpio has a lot to do with the depths and intimacy. It doesn't have to be sexual, but this could be initiating some kind of intimate something about the way you look, perhaps. I don't know why I thought that. On the descendant, we have Libra, so we're pulling in this balance, perhaps trying to find our center at the 22nd degree, which is Capricorn. So it's almost as if we're trying to balance our center, ground some kind of decision, perhaps, or indecision. It's like, um, yeah, just that. It's an indecision. I feel it's like confusion. Perhaps something's missing, and it's as if Capricorn, we're working to find it. We're working to find the balance, perhaps the center. Let's pull the tarot and see what it says for the collective. My day is okay. I forgot to pray this morning. I need to get better. You? Yep, I'm praying and getting better too. Healing. You are beautiful, Tamara says. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. And the little flower. I give myself flowers, just so you know. I give myself this flower. I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. So maybe something about that being independent, being proud. And I keep on looking down and seeing food. So maybe that has something to do with the overeating or something like this. And then I'm hearing pride. And then look, wisdom, and I seen the salt and Bora Cece's on the other side. Something about 1999. Bora Cece too. It's all about that's the sun that was holding the moon, right? Bora Cece wanted hot children, but because Pabu didn't give him the fiery children, she only birthed cold children, and because of that, he pushed them away. He pushed the child and the woman away. So perhaps there's some kind of controversy I'm hearing between mother, child, husband, wife, like pushing away, like a getting away. I heard you're not my type. With separation on the bottom. Perhaps there is a separation. I heard at the bottom. And something about repeating is perhaps what's hiding behind. This is the mystery or perhaps the secret. The secret symbols? Let's see what it is. Oh, yes, it's a secret door that's opening. Perhaps this has to do with, I heard this portal. I heard you got the key. And I see not only do you got the key, but you got the lock and the key. So perhaps this is like, I heard a riddle for somebody else to open or something. It's like, oh, this is the secret mystery door, the riddle, find the missing piece, and then you can enter, what is missing. Something's missing. Obviously, it's in the deep subconscious, something we're unaware of, and I see ancestors in reverse. See? Glitch. The Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so perhaps we were being impatient. And I'm hearing the foundation is soggy. right? With the dream weaver, it's almost as if like this is the king of cups. He's looking at the frog, and the frog's like, hey, we only go forward, we only go forward. And he's looking at him like really, like deep contemplation. Perhaps he's dreaming of going back, or and I hear these dreams are a nightmare. Perhaps this is what's holding. It has something to do with the missing piece. Again, with the other seven, we have 7, 7, 5, 14. With choices in reverse, it's like you wear many hats, but you can't claim one. I hear you have many hats. You wear many hats, but you can't claim one. You have many hats. You can't claim one. There's a Cook hat. There's a Mickey Mouse hat, and I hear a dunce hat. Perhaps we're playing the fool, or we feel as though we're foolish. You know, perhaps that has something to do with this dream weaver. And I heard, weave me a dream. But the dream he's weaving is reality. Weird. But he can't pick a hat. Perhaps because we're in this Five of Pentacles energy. It's as if we've experienced some kind of loss. Uh, a, it's a feeling of like, I don't have enough, or I can't provide, or, a lack. I heard a lack thereof, right? A lack mentality. But with the Knight of Swords here coming in with determination, you see this is fast movement. There's no slowing this girl down, at least for the time being. So it's if she's running real fast. Perhaps this is the guidance here. Run real fast into releasing this indulgence, whatever we were overindulging in. There is an overindulgence. We are determined to release this overindulgence coming into this solitude very quick with the other Eight of Wands, right? It's as if we're not here and now. When we're doing this, we're thinking of, oh, tomorrow, or oh, yesterday. We're not thinking of right now. You know what I'm saying? And this is what's fucking us up, bringing us into this solitude where we can be in the isness, right? This is what's going to open up this door. And this door leads to this solitude, to where we can get these symbols, where we can see this from the other side, where the healing lies. And not only that, when we heal the world. So this separation creates a liberation, right? When this separation occurs, there's some kind of freedom from this blackness. It's creating some kind of healing that's really releasing the anxiety and opening up doors. It's almost as if we're ignoring some kind of call. Perhaps we receive some kind of information. It's as if we're ignoring it or being ignored. Maybe somebody is ignoring us. And this is putting us at, this is the queen, perfection in reverse. Her gears are grinded, like, and I heard can't speak, and there's the other queen. Can't speak, and we can't imagine. Perhaps we can't imagine what to speak. This is your intuition. Perhaps we are perfecting our intuition, and it's going into some kind of close up, and I see like a camera trying to focus on both the details, but then get the whole picture and then the details. It's almost like maybe we should get two pictures, the close up and the bigger picture, and perhaps do some kind of comparison, or something like that. So, we're definitely walking through this frickin' door, and I think we're running through it. It's like we're running through the door. We're running through the door, and I heard shit's getting real. hear someone took your kindness for weakness. Well, you ain't no weak bitch. I'm channeling this. Hello, cat. How do you do? The guy. What's up? Twink. Daru's here too. What's good in the hood? All my family, my people, my beautiful people, my beautiful people. Remind me to pick a wisdom word for you too when I pull your cards, y'all. Alright, I'm gonna start at the top. And go in order. We're gonna refresh because the cards say so. So if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you tell me what's missing and your name ain't Drew, you get a free reading, but Drew gets a free reading anyway because I don't want to leave you out. No collective reading still. No collective reading still. Huh? Yes, I know of it. Oh, yes, the collective. I do the same chick. It says, tomorrow, my people's here. Alright, I'm going to go to the top and start. I could be better, Megan. Thank you. Grand Rising, SS. Thought I was going to miss you. But my inspector is out today. Oh, good thing. Good thing for the inspector. Alright, Wolf Lust. I need a reading, Claire. I wanted to know about my Mattel. Due to my work schedule, I'm unable to visit her. Please tell me the date that I can go meet her in this month or week. Alright, let's see. I want to know the date. For Wolf Lust. Can't get it on fire. So perhaps something about that. This is going to take some time. Some dedication. And I heard try and try again. Alright, let's see for Wolf Lust. And I see the Queen of Coins. Wolf Lust. We'll take the two it's in between because I like to do that now. We have the Voyager in reverse. It's almost like something like a rock in your way, I heard. Rock in your way. Perhaps this is an internal voyage. And I heard bon voyage. What's that? Bon voyage. That's French. I think that's French for like adios or something. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it means hello. I don't know. French ain't my language. Okay, we have all three majors here that I see. Major, major, major. I hear 1, 2, 2. Look at the big picture. So, it's as if we're coming through, and it's like Wolf Lust. Look, there's all the wolves, right? Here's you coming into some kind of unknown period of time, right? And perhaps we are following the signs. This makes me think of like when I'm walking down the street and I hear a sign, I'm like, I hear a bird on the right side, I'm like, oh, that makes me go right, you know? Something like this. So perhaps we are following the signs, our intuitive finds. Intuitive finds. Are you finding something intuitively? Perhaps having like what you do find intuitively has something to do with the conscience, like bringing it to the conscience. It's making noise. Perhaps it has to do with music or something you hear. Like I said, bringing you to your destination, bringing us out of this. You know, the judgment is when we're leveling up. It's like, look, she has her arms up. She's free of all the negativity, right? Coming into some kind of teacher or perhaps a higher position, right? The wisdom keeper. This is the keeper of the wisdom. Perhaps, you know, with the moon, it's like the mystery. All of this wisdom is covered. But it says if we get to the judgment and all of this wisdom is like, dur, 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 in your face, I heard, perhaps coming from this wisdom keeper, the teacher. And these two were in between. So this has something to do with the lesson learned, some kind of cooperation, breaking free and celebrating ourselves, being comfortable in our own skin. Perhaps it's like finding ourselves in others. Maybe this is like a school of kids without mothers. Like an orphanage, perhaps. Maybe the wisdom keeper's there. I don't know. That's so weird, but hope you resonate. And then I flipped it open to the Ace of Pentacles. So I heard this is a long-term commitment. This is something that's deep-seated. And then the Strength card was the one I just hit down. And I just broke it open to it. So this is perhaps is going to require strength and leave you looking like a black sheep, or perhaps feeling as one. But it's definitely bringing us to a turning point, which is beautiful. You asked for a time, a day, 3. 3 days, the 3rd week, 3 weeks, the 3rd, the 30, 13th. Like I always say, use your intuition when deciphering the messages. Alright. Did I get my phone back? No. Still didn't get my phone back. Probably still didn't even get my money back. I can't even call to check it because it tells me to push these buttons. And when I push the buttons, my phone's like beep, beep. So this Mercury retrograde is really effing with me. I can't even get my phone. So mad. I gotta wait till my son gets home. I'll use his perhaps. Yeah, you spend it. Oh, okay, good. Thank you, Tamara. Yes, indecision and confusion. Jeru. Not gonna go into another town for business deals. Maybe you'll meet a new lady. Tamara, you see me too? You want a reading? Tamara? This is my reading. Yes, I know. Yes, it is your reading. That was your reading. It was the collective. It was definitely yours. I feel your tiredness. I can relate to that dream weaver and reality to be the dream. I love you, Drew. Cat. Grand Rising. Yeah, this Leo motherfucker is ignoring me, but my intuition is definitely getting stronger. You know, y'all are both healing. I hear this. I hear healing. Like, you're healing and he's healing. This is helping you heal, and perhaps you have no clue. But I think you do. The guy, what up, Lauren? How you doing? I'm the sweetest, but I'll burn the whole world down. I'm the same way. Thank you, the guy. I love you. Megan. Yeah, we love a reading. Alright, let's go, Megan. Megan is up, and there's a definite imbalance. Imbalance with the heart chakra. Yes, definitely. We're releasing some kind of ignore-anus. Love you guys. Maybe somebody's ignoring you too. Alright, let's go. Megan. Oh, shit. These all went behind me. So this, it's got to go behind you. And we got to look at the 9 of Wands. And that's why. Because we can't focus. We can't focus because we're focused all what's behind us. I swear to God, they're all like far behind me. And this is where you got to leave this Magic King. Or perhaps this is where all the happiness is. Wow. Maybe this is why you don't want to leave it behind. Okay. Let's see. So yeah, we do have, it's like this king makes magic. Perhaps it's you. I feel this could be a situation. You know, the King of Pentacles, this is consistency. He worked really hard to be in this seat, you know. Uh, and it's as if, and I hear now, oh, maybe it's like now that he's the boss, he no longer has to work, right? He has his workers working for him. This is some kind of manifestation here that this king is magicking. With the Voyager in reverse, it's almost like I said, like we're running into some kind of rock, right? The rock is the dance in reverse, perhaps. This is a lack of expression or separation, right? The lands split and we come into, and I hear the Red Sea, and we come into some kind of inaction or indecisiveness when it comes to the family happiness. And then we got the Hierophant. You know, the Ten of Cups is the pinnacle, the most happy we can be. And this is really pushing on the threshold. Perhaps we are visualizing this and the Hierophant coming into this Hierophant where it's like we're playing the role. Maybe we are going to like some kind of like family therapy or family teacher or something, and it's like you go every day and do this with this music and wear these clothes, and it's almost like maybe you do pay him, and maybe this king is making the magic to create this situation behind you. And this is where we're at the weight, because we've been wounded and now we can't go forward. It's as if like can't never close. Let me just say that we can. It's as if we're holding, instead of looking forward at all of the ships coming in, right? We're looking at the Nine of Wands, where the Nine of Wands says, I'm not moving. I'm staying here and I'm going to keep on trying and I'm going to keep on trying. And look, he's like, oh, holding on. And she's like keening at him like, ah, like, I'm not moving. I'm taking a stance. But this is leaving us lack of focus, or it's as if we can't, it's like that tunnel vision from yesterday that I'm seeing again with this card. It's as if we're hitting the, you know, the closed door, which the collective reading was telling us the mystery to unlock this door, perhaps, has to do with this. I always say pair your personal reading with the collective reading. If you like your reading and you resonate with it, if you resonate with the reading, like the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. I hope I was able to deal you some hope. Well, I was like, what? Why are you singling me out? You already know, fucker. Oh, you're talking to the twinker. Why is the shelter taking their sweet time transferring me to another shelter? Alright, what's the hold up? What's the hold up? What's the hold up? I can't believe what you just got. Wow. Okay, so this is... Look, you see the Ace of Swords here sticking up? The Ace of Swords with the Six of Swords. So this is... You're being crowned. This is some kind of clarity of where we're going, right? That know that this new thing is bringing peace, right? Hold up. All right, definitely peace, joy, and it's almost as if I see. Yeah, look, you have the Ace of Pentacles. This is in the deep subconscious. Over on this side, we have these two on the ace, and you have the Ace of Swords. You have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles upright. We have all this new. It almost reminds me, I hear embrace the in-between, embrace the in-between, that there's something, it's almost like something you need to gather in order to bring with you to this new place with this horse, all these animals. Uh, it's like all these different people, but we're all connected, right? Now on this side, we have both of the aces in reverse, like a hold up. It's as if it, something about the roots. Uh, Perhaps it has something to do with like our bones or our family. Perhaps money. It is the Ace of Pentacles, and maybe it's like an insurance thing. Like, oh, this is a hold up, and you see the eyes under here. It's like there's to go look under some kind of surface there, and it's like bringing some kind of inaction. But don't worry, it says, be grateful for the in-between time that this new path is coming in. This is bringing a commitment, a long-lasting commitment. And these pink flowers are really sticking out to me. Bringing this, it's almost like this split has to come in order for us to get here, right? This separation. And then I seen the other Ace of Swords. So yeah, it's like the information, the communication, the messages from the money man, from this insurance company perhaps, or like the leader of this, the CEO, something like this. It's like the major decision of somebody or something like that. Alright, don't skip me this time. Oh shit, I might have. SS, you're up. I love you so much. Shit, I'm about to do it backwards. Yo, I did already do it backwards. Shit. Watch what you're doing, SS. You're trying to go too quick. Too quick. I'm gonna fuck it all up. Maybe we needed to see them too. It was determination. Yeah, you're determined not to transition with this Knight of Wands. Maybe it has to do with this Leo, and this is what's leaving us stuck here and heartbroken. Let's see. For SS. What's up, everybody? Grand Rising, Grand Rising. I said, cause ain't no morning good. How's all my people doing? We're burning stuff. And it won't burn today. Maybe we need more space. Air between. The space between. Departure. And I hear land is close. Like if you fly away, you won't be fucked. It's like land is close. I don't know where I get this shit, but I thank God. Alright. SS. Oh shit, I wanted to pick some wisdom cards for you. I feel like I didn't. Did I complete the last one? I feel like I'm like not right in the head. Ancestors. Calling all my ancestors. God. SS. I really cannot. Alright, so departure did come out under frozen. It's almost like we're perhaps it's fear. It's the fear holding us back. It's this anxiety to move, or the anxiety is making us move, perhaps. But we're frozen. So perhaps it's like the fight or flight type. Sounds like a song. Then we have the Ten of Swords, the Page of Swords, both in reverse, with the Dream Weaver and the Seven of Pentacles. They came out together in the collective reading, but now we got the Justice. It's tables turn, and I heard motherfucker. So maybe it's a surprise. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright, we got a whole story here. On my lap, we got a competition. And the competition is to see this from a different perspective. See, they're fighting. It's like the heart is fighting with the passion, or with the root chakra, perhaps. The heart and the root. And here is the problem, right? Well, look, there's the problem. And then I heard, yo, I'll solve it. So before we get to what's in my hand, we're going to see what's really good. So we're perhaps departing or frozen from this departure. Due to the Dream Weaver, and it's like due to the impatience and the, oh, I'll keep my feelings to myself. It's got us frozen in this departure. Oh, I don't know if I should stay or I should go. It's like, oh, I'm trying to leave, but I'm frozen, right? And again, this thing that we're fighting, right? The same thing in our head looking for a different perspective is the same thing in our heart. Perhaps this is like the head and the heart. The head and the heart is the battle. And it's like, well, here in the departure, the heart, it's like, oh, set the heart free, right? That was in the collective. When this separation occurs, liberation is here. Perhaps this is what brings balance, healing, what brings you back to your center, right? Because this hurts. This hurts. Perhaps we've been lied to, or maybe this is so we can get, this is like an indecision. We can't decide. It's like we're going this way, that way, this way, or they can't. Or perhaps it's like all this things to say and I can't say it, right? Which is bringing some kind of pain, but perhaps we have to write it down and organize it. And it's bringing this to the red, right? Organize it in our head, perhaps, right? And how do we do this? Well, and then what's next? Or what is this, right? Perhaps this is how we get organized, or how we get the information. We just got to let it go, release it. And I heard your wings are broken, but you could still fly, right? Because now we have a conversation here that leaves us lost, or booed at, or looked at like, I heard, a fool, or foolish, perhaps. Now the conversation here is between the knights, the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. And he's saying, he's got the heart on the hook, right? Perhaps he's trying to follow, like the Knight of Cups, he's offering some kind of love, right? But perhaps it's like a trap, or a hook, or like he's gonna get hooked, right? And it's like you're gonna get hooked if we don't go slow and steady, maybe, because he's standing in front saying, hold up, like, let's do this little thing every day. And then once that strengthens, then we could do these two little things every day. And if we move like this, we're not going to get hooked, right? It's about some kind of slow but sure movement. And I heard under the surface. But it's as if this conversation brings us to fall from grace or to get this rose thrown at us. Maybe this is why we're sitting here like, oh, I definitely got to see this from a different perspective because our heart needs healing. Perhaps it's the healing of the heart that defrosts this so that way we can leave. This is a healing, a meditation, a real coming into our center, finding the balance, being in our head, and perhaps, being the dream weaver, weaving our own reality of what's really real, being in the is and forgetting about all of this. Well, it's not really forgetting about it. It's we're acknowledging when we're writing it in, and then after it's like written in, it's like, okay, now it goes into a separate folder. Now we can focus on, I heard what's really real. Should I pull some words for you? Maybe it's me and I'm impatient. I think it's me and I'm impatient. So, yeah. So, wisdom words for you, SS. Okay, well, abundance is coming. Aries is in reverse. So, it's like, okay, abundance is coming. But perhaps it's like on hold because it's like sideways like this. It like can't fall down because there's some kind of inaction, right? There's some kind of inaction. Look, we got weight. It's as if we got to find our own spark in ourselves. And Aries has a lot to do with independence, and Aries could do it by themselves. They have a goal. They are going to get to this goal with or without you. They don't need you. They don't need to wait. But perhaps you're waiting because you lack independence. And this is what's got your abundance on hold, which this is so unnatural of you. So call on your ancestors because it's not your fault. Maybe we're holding on to some kind of guilt and spell work is involved. I heard no weapon formed against you will prosper, and different is in reverse. Accept your differences, and I see Pabu. Pabu's the one that got pushed out. And what happened to Babu? She got to come and live with the moon on Earth, right? She got to be with those people who appreciated her. He didn't appreciate her coldness. He didn't appreciate her for what she was, for who she was. She wasn't accepted. So when Pabu, she was then accepted, and I heard prayer in reverse. I mean, I seen it. Just kidding. It happened for a reason. Well, you got skipped. Again, sorry. Theoretical wet work. What's up? It's a Mapache morning, baby. Oh, shit. Where is Pierre? But I think bon voyage means bye, right? The moon and the Mapaches. Yes. The full moon is coming. I definitely feel that energy. I don't know if anybody else feels it, or I see it. I just see like things breaking apart. Everything's just breaking apart. I heard bit by bit. Preparing us, and I see sleep hidden. So perhaps the hidden things are going to come out in our sleep. But yeah, this full moon is bringing some intense energies and some faded new beginnings, endings. Thank you. Thanks, the guy. Sorry, I'm trying to pin it. Alright, Drew, Fokker, Claire got all my case. How was talking to you? Do you feel the same way? Oh, no, I didn't. That's not what I meant. So at work, you got the wettest work. It might not be the wettest, but it's definitely wet work. I kill conspiracies with theories like a motherfucker. I love it. I love it. Looks like the collective got the message and became the messenger. Twink, she did. She skipped me again. I'm so sorry. Did I miss anybody else? Megan said, holy shit. You better tell her, SS. Oh, yell. I was, what the hell? The cards will come out regardless, SS. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Yes, Tamara, could I ask a question? Should I do something with VL? Let's see. Well, stained and leave. Leave stained. Maybe you're leaving stained. That's not funny. Or, I don't know, maybe it's a good stain. Light language. Maybe light language would help you leave stained. Who am I talking to? Tamara. Here we go. Tamara, sorry. 911's on the clock. 4841. I mean, 4801. Shit. Damn it. My son might call and interrupt our live. Okay, we got the 5 of Wands, and this is what I say. Shoo fly, don't bother me. Shoo fly, don't bother me. Maybe these are just the negative thoughts in your head. It's like, oh, this is a rat, and he's coming with all these things, and it's like every time. And I'm seeing that king from the other day's reading where he had the jacks. These are the thoughts, and he picked it up, bringing us to the hermit, finding our light, into some kind of security. Again, with the other 5 of swords. Yes, it is. The other 5 of swords in reverse. Perhaps this is having to do with some kind of arrogance. We're shooing away the arrogant, perhaps. Or the grief. Again, with the 10 of swords and the temperance in reverse. Yeah, I have a feeling we left stained. Perhaps a Capricorn and pets have something to do with it. Pet stained. And these 2 are in the deep subconscious. The 8 of swords and the chariot turning point. Alright. So, the 2 majors here, we have the balancing and the turning point. It's almost as if this is what needs to happen in order for this to turn, because we're stuck in some kind of mental thing, right? Perhaps having to do with some kind of arrogance or the lack thereof. I don't have enough, perhaps, or something to do with ego, maybe. But this is like self doubt. We're doubting ourselves. Maybe that we can't turn, we can't pass this point. It's as if we have some kind of doubt. So perhaps we do have to release some kind of arrogance or this lack mentality, this little rat in our ear blocking us from this hermit energy. You know, this hermit is bringing us to the King of Pentacles, where we get our gears in motion, where we turn to perfection. You know, this arrogance turnarounds, these tears dry up, and it's as if we release this, coming into some kind of balance, reaching a turning point. You know, this is a liberation. Once this separation occurs, a liberation is, boom, right there. And yeah, light language will help. Or perhaps it's like something like this where, you know, we don't understand it, but it's in us. Perhaps you don't understand it, but it's in us. Yup. Let's clear it. I don't know if that works. Wait, is someone's name Lauren? Or Laurent? That's my son's name. Call me Theo. Okay, Theo. Call me Theo if you love me. I love you, Theo. Yes, the best name ever. Lauren, yeah, that's the guy's name. Hey, Ali Tay X. Hey, definitely can use a reading right now for my current mental whirlwind. I'm trying to make the best decisions for my family, love, and career. A lot is coming into my energy for change. Oh, I love your energy. Love your energy and your question. And you're new here, Ali Tay. We'll put some wisdom words for you and maybe spin the wheel or do your tarot. See what Ali Tay needs to know. Making the right decisions for her family and career. Straight cleared. Tay. Well, you got cannabis. Maybe that's what's needed. Or something about it. Cannabis, a ritual, turtles. Perfection, Uranus, light language, Jupiter, natural, cards in reverse, and party. Cards, party cards. Ooh. Moon plans. Oh, and ritual, moon plan, ritual, party cards, natural. Perhaps we are doing some kind of like holistic healing rituals, something having to do with, literally, when I see the turtles, I'm thinking of the King of Pentacles, the turtle. Oh, he's in this deck. I doubt I'm going to open up to it. But it's the turtle where it's the myth where the whole universe is born on the turtle, right? The whole world's on the turtle. And I see this really moving. I don't know what this has to do with cannabis. Perhaps something with Uranus, which is like a splitting. Maybe there's a splitting. Oh, and then I see, you know, when you split the stem and you put the two together, it like clones. So it like starts, instead of starting from a seed, you like start it already. So maybe something about that. Let's pull your cards, but that's definitely ritual on here. Perhaps when we do cannabis or something like that, it's like making a ritual out of it, like, or cleansing, something about intentions. Tay Tay. Tay Tay, baby. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Well, we're not in the here and now. We need to get into the isness. So perhaps this new moon had something to do with this. This new moon reading will help you. And I hear Capricorn. You got it in the bag. With the alchemy in reverse, it's almost like we're missing something. I see the leaves, the water, and the fire. So what we're missing is the air, right? The head, the mind. Maybe I should have spun your wheel. So we do have fast movement. Perhaps it's so fast with the actions and all of these, with all of the emotions and grounding these emotions, excuse me, that we can't see it from a higher perspective. We can't think of this logically. It's almost like burning. It's like burning anxiety. Burning anxiety, perhaps the unknown. Like what we don't know is giving us anxiety. And this, I hear trust in the faith. Um, I heard you're gonna be looking like a black sheep, but this is the strength you need. Perhaps this is the type of strength you need to stand up in a crowd without, alone. Look, it's like, it's like what you put out comes back. And then we have all of this on the understanding. So perhaps this is what we need to understand, feel, or what's our intuition's trying to tell us. The Eight of Cups. Perhaps we're reattaching some kind. Maybe this has to do with Mercury retrograde, like going back in the trash, going back to the cords we already cut, to learn some kind of lesson, to get the keys. Maybe we went back in the trash to get the keys, to come into the Hierophant position. Maybe we're coming into some kind of commitment. This is the ritual with intentions. Like, oh, well, your intentions matter, right? Bringing us to the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups then comes into this understanding where this is really pulling it, and I'm hearing the blame. The blame. So perhaps whatever the blame is holding the cup. And this is an everlasting love. When two swans meet, they're forever. They stay together forever until one of them dies. And then after that, they'll go through a whole season mourning, but the next season, they're mating again. So something about these party cards. These party cards, and they're both in reverse. So is the moon plans. Perhaps we do have to get connected to the moon and to this nature, or find your like a natural ritual. Perhaps your native something with this light language. Maybe the light language would bring something about you from the natural. And the party cards, perhaps this is telling us like no party, no cards. Use your intuition. That's my name, the guy says. I passed the book. Yes, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, y'all. Yes, the door again. Did that come up again? Hola, do Mexico. It's the perfect name for my boy because Lauren's a kind of an old-timey and my son has an old soul. Oh, soul. Heard that song. Hello, Grease. What's up? Hey, Joe Newer. Folklore. Aw. Definitely looking in the past. I only use passive readings for affirmation of prophetic assertion. I've proclaimed. Cool. Day before, I jokingly asked him if he ever felt alone in a crowded room, and he said yes in preschool when he was playing by himself. Aww. Got all four aces in the rabbit hole, 400 conejos. Leo. I love you. Oh, you're close to my age. 1990s, baby. It's 1999. That came up. Sonia, what's up? Grand Rising, I say, cause ain't no morning good. What is his next step? What is he thinking? Thank you. I heard, what's your next step? What are you thinking? You're welcome. Sonia, let's see. What wisdom cards come out for her? Maybe we'll spin the wheel for the collective just coming in. I don't even think. Did we spin the wheel? Yeah, we spun it. See the Ace of Cups. Sonia settles. Body. Body now. Ducks. Duck your body now. Maybe somebody's ducking you. Plasma crystalline. Yeah, it's like you can't see them. Maybe your ducks are scattered, and on the back it's focus. We have a lack of focus. The body, and then Pandora is on the other side, where this is the story of Prometheus I'm hearing now. Technology, where something's trying to warn you, perhaps technology, trying to warn you, hey, let's not do this, blah, 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 and you're like, oh, I want to do it anyway. Like Epimetheus, he did not heed the warning. He went to Pandora and married her anyway, and this opened up Pandora's box and unleashed evil into the world. I don't know, somebody's warning you not to do something, or this is your intuition, some kind of technology, but we're going to find out. Strength. And this was on top of it, the Ace of Cups. So perhaps we need some kind of strength to find our own love. Self-love, filling up our own cup. Perhaps there is a new love coming in, but with the Queen of Wands and the waking up in reverse, it's almost as if like this is the sleeping queen. You know, she's normally, oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and I'm going to go get this, and like sleeping. We could find the strength to fill up our own, because it's like then we could fill up our cup and then find a love which is filled up too, a cup that's filled up too, so then we can put our, I heard fountains together. This is abundance of love, and this card's sticking out. Perhaps it comes with the heartbreak. Perhaps this is why we can't focus. The heartbreak. All right, I'm spinning the wheel for y'all, because y'all need to hear this. Because we had astrology in reverse. So on the ascendant, perhaps how others see you, how we are right now, is Aries at the 3rd degree, which is Gemini. So we're talking about these new beginnings, and I hear rituals. Perhaps we are, this is the Two of Wands, bravely stepping into some kind of new communication or communion. Or perhaps this is like, it's like learning, but like grade school learning perhaps, or learning the basics. Learning the basics about ourselves. Aries is the I am. Perhaps we're like, I am expressing ourselves through some kind of communication perhaps, or message. This is some kind of self-expression, or acting on some kind of communication, like I said. Or knowing. It's like acting on learning about ourselves. How am I? or how do I love? You know, you had the Ace of Cups. How am I feeling, perhaps? And then it's as if we're pulling from the Libra, balancing out on the 10th degree, which is Capricorn, balancing out, bringing this to fruition. But this is a sturdy foundation. Saturn's really involved here. This is real discipline, discipline of the mind, discipline of the mind. Um, and I heard an even balance, a fairness. And you got Aries here too. You got Aries on your word. And family. And then weight is behind that. And Jupiter is right here, so perhaps the truth's coming out and it's going to expand it. The truth's going to expand it. Let me know. Sugar Loop, Daddy Buck. Jay Newver, will my marriage work out? Bye-bye, good night. Alright. Jay Newver. Newer. Let's see about the marriage of Jay Newer. About the marriage. What's the wisdom cards have to say? Fly bugs. Fly bugs. The bugs are flying. Cycles. And backwards. And I hear upside down and right side up. Perhaps we are getting flipped in all these. And it's like all the cycles. Let's see what the tarot has to say. The Four of Pentacles with consuming, temperance, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. So perhaps this is what's backwards, what's upside down, the Queen, the feeling, the love, the forgiveness. It says like, I'm all cried out over you. And perhaps this is where the bugs fly. This is a pest. This is something that, and I hear switch. I see switch on the other side. And we got bugs and fly. A fly can be a bug too. So maybe really about these pests and flies. And you think of a fly on the wall. Maybe there is somebody like watching us or something like this. It says 3 strikes you're out. And I heard 3 strikes you're out. Bitch, switch. Perhaps this has something to do with the cycles and we're now consuming them, trying to hold or trying to swallow the world, perhaps all of it, right? We're trying to find a healthy balance, and in order to do that we need to release something, a drink, these emotions. We need to cry, release, let it out. You know, this queen, she popped her top. You know, perhaps this is why it's like this is all letting go and this is all holding on. And this is in between. Like, we need to find a healthy balance here. It's like backwards, inside, all the way up. And this Mars is like real fiery, right? With the lizard in reverse. Ritual in reverse. Perhaps we're breaking free from some kind of cycle. Emotional, relational. You know, the queen is very nurturing and psychic and really intuitive and into her emotions. But in reverse, it's almost like she's off her rocker, I hear. With Pluto, perhaps this has something to do with the soul tie or some kind of soul redo or reover or and I heard resource. This space between me and Dave Matthews Band is immense. I love you, Theo. I love that song, though. If you're not right in the head, you have my energy. Well, good thing I got your energy. Drew said, use in the pocket. See how she said, I already know. See? What up, Marla? Or Maria? Or is it Marla? Is that an L or an I? Maria, Maria. Melody? John. Alright, here we go. King James Version. For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. Do you believe in him? Do you have everlasting life? Shows you. Jesus is the beast. He says, do not worship me, worship my Father. Yes, smash that like button and subscribe. Coin the family. Motherfucker. Maria, Maria. Is there hope that Jabber will come back to me someday? Let's see. Maria and Jabber. And you got the moves like Jagger. So you got the moves? Jagger? Maybe you need to move like Jagger. Let's see. Oh, Saturn's coming. This is the restriction. Unicorn in reverse. No, and I see no again. No, no, no. Prayer in reverse. Alright, let's pull some tarot for this. Maybe there's love coming. You're going to get hooked, sister. Hangman in reverse. Alright, and on the bottom we have determination. So there is some kind of truth coming through, or perhaps we're determined. Perhaps we're determined to get through this wall with Saturn. There's a restriction. There's some kind of wall. And Saturn's being retrograde and all this with the unicorn. I see some kind of foundation breaking with the no. And the confidence. No. Confidence in reverse. And then net with water. It almost reminds me of like something that can't be got or something that can't be caught. 12-12 on the timer. 1-1-3-0203. No confidence in reverse. It's like too much. Perhaps confidence in reverse is like, no confidence, but no confidence would be too much confidence, right? With confidence in reverse. So perhaps we're dealing with somebody like this, like over egotistical, something like this, or the exact opposite. Let's see what's on the back of confidence. Alone in reverse. Net could also be like the net, like the internet. You think of net, everybody together. And alone is in reverse. So maybe there's like everything having to do with this. Because the unicorn, I'm thinking a unicorn, you're alone. But unicorn in reverse is, again, you're not alone. Pisces, energy, it's the collective. It's like you're alone in the collective, perhaps. With the Knight of Cups, there is some kind of love coming in. But he comes in being lured, but I heard some kind of fake love, but it brings us some kind of different, it's not, he really comes sincere, but he comes to bring us a different perspective, to see this from a different perspective. Perhaps you've been waiting for a long time, and the perspective he comes to gift you is this determination to get through some kind of lack of light, lack of sun. Maybe we do need to be in the sun. Body, meditation. Maria, this is your question. Maria's like this during my reading. There's a stone around my leg. Current cause would not justify the ripple effect. Sheesh, that was insane. Why, you're reading? What's cooking? Good looking. Hey, Jim Cycle, how are you? Maybe you're waiting because you lack independence. Sheesh, call me out, girl. I had to. If I don't, who will? And if you don't want real and raw, then go somewhere else. But I know you love me. And you need to hear it. Aries that I came across was an asshole. Well, I learned my ancestors and or guides tell me straight beating my ass. I could take it though. Yep. I love you. Hey, Malcolm. Grand Rising, I say 'cause ain't no morning good. Where's the weed at? That's what I'm saying. Where's the weed at? Damn, 3 times a week? Floyd Shirley, what's up? Hello, Laverne, my lady. How you doing? Matt says, don't want to mute you, babe. I love you. I got some good bodyguards up in here. This new lady that's love booming me, is she real and ready for a future with me? Well, not if she's love bombing you. Booming you. Let's see, Laverne. What about this lady love booming him? Laverne. Oh. Okay. Aquarius, mermaids, creation, perfection, and Venus retrograde. I don't know, maybe is this somebody who you were with before? Somebody that came back, or perhaps this is bringing something passed up. Maybe this is bringing like a redo or re-over or a review, something like this. And I see angel turtles. Angels, turtles. Let's pull the tarot for these. This is Venus retrograde. Because you have this perfection and creation, but then Venus is retrograde. Okay, this relationship is leading us to somewhere peaceful. Healing. 6 of Swords leaving to the 4 of Swords. Perhaps this takes us away into some kind of rest or healing where we need to be alone, into some kind of healing energy where we're healing our mind. Yeah, we have to make some kind of decision with the 2 of Swords. It's almost as if we're being brought out of this into some kind of healing energy so that way we can make our decision on some kind of, I hear a solid stump. 15-15, and it's as if it's telling us like we really need to use our intuition. Like logic, what we see is not what it really is perhaps, and we really have to use our intuition when it comes to making this decision. With the moon, there is something under the surface, something hidden. This is why it's telling us to go to a different place and heal. Or maybe we're going to be brought out of this place to heal. Or maybe we were brought out of that place into this place to heal. Like I always say, use your intuition when deciphering the messages. And I hope I was able to deal you some hope. My flower is dying. What up, everybody? If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Oh shit, Floyd Shirley got a new job. Oh, good job. Congratulations. How old are you, beloved? Old enough. I'm an 80s baby. Malcolm, if you want to flirt with our guide, you can send her cash app. But also very serious. Yup, ClairV says my cash app. If you like to exchange energy for energy, please do hit that cash app up. As Virgo, I have to say that it's tarot. I've been seeing it spelled all kinds of ways lately. Yes. Perfect it. Can you pull some cards about what's happening at work? I already did your cards. Oh, Maria. There's two Marias in here. Oh, shit. All right. Yes. What's going to happen at work? Yeah, Maria. Got you. Let's burn some sage. I see creation. And I'm so impatient that I'm fucking breaking it. And I'm going to light a piece of it like that. Because I ain't waiting. So maybe you're like that where you're like, fuck it. We're going to get all dirty. We're just going to fuck it all up. Because we don't want to wait. Maybe that's what already happened. Let's see. Maria with the capital M. Shit, I'm getting all my cards dirty now. Carelessness, impatience. It'll dirty out all of it. It's gonna stain it all. It reminds me of that thing where we're leaving stained. We're leaving stained. Let's see. Maria with a capital M. Maria, Maria. Huh. Well, we got wisdom with Borasisi, so perhaps there is some kind of wisdom that you find in the Borasisi in the story. Oh, really, Mona? Tell me how you really hear. Spell work in reverse. So perhaps we are breaking some kind of spell with the duties that we're doing. Student in blood. Dragon blood will be helpful. Crying will also be helpful. Vehicle is in reverse in music. So it's almost like our vehicle is broke down. So perhaps crying and listening to music will help our vehicle be fixed. Our vehicle is being the body. There's some kind of sickness. Sickness is upright like this with food. Perhaps food has something to do with this, or the lack of connection is bringing some kind of sickness. Like I said, Borasisi, it's reminding me, what did Borasisi do? He pushed away. Oh, you're too cold. You gave me fiery children. I'm going to push you away. I'm going to push the children. He pushed it all away, right? Life in reverse with family. With pause and words in reverse. So perhaps we do have to pause before we speak, or pause and I heard don't speak, especially with this family, and life is in reverse. Maybe it has to do with some kind of death with the plans, and fly in reverse. And here's the wings. They're broken. Perhaps we're not flying, and this was our plan. Again, with lizards, turtles, and dance. Something about these reptilious standstills. And I'm seeing the dance card, the Four of Wands in reverse. So perhaps this is some kind of separation. I'm going to pull some tarot on this. Maria with a capital M. The moon. And I heard the mysteries. The mysteries of anxiety. People watching me. Alright, so we have order, and this goes along with these plans, this whole thing, with the order, and this is, this is the Emperor, and he comes in really logical. You know, here's the moon with all this emotion and all what we don't know, right? And here he comes with this order like, F what we don't know. This is the plan. This is what we're doing. This is the discipline and the initiation we need, because we're running into this wall, and right behind this wall is the devil. This is the repression. What we're repressing, what we're trying to hide. What's behind there? Karma. Look at that. It's as if behind this wall, this addiction, This could be this toxicity, codependency. This could even be desire, but it does say repression. Behind this repression is this karma. This is also the temperance, which this is the fifth. This comes right before this, right? Temperance. It's as if there's some kind of balance, perhaps breaking down through this wall. This is how we get through it. It's like, okay, with this order, the initiation with this Ace of Wands acting, breaking through this wall, bring some kind of karma, or maybe this repression's bringing the karma. It's turning everything. Now we can't sleep. It's a lack of rest with the Four of Swords. It's almost as if maybe this is releasing the crutch, and I hear our wings are wet. It's like our wings are wet when we just come out of the cocoon. Our wings are wet. It's almost as if like we're in some kind of protective thing where it's like, don't move, right? And here we have passion within. We are trying. Why does it keep booting me off like that? Spirit doesn't want me to talk. We are definitely, I see this Sagittarius energy really with this Pisces, Cancerian, Scorpionic, royal, sexual, passionate energy. It's a lot of fire. Perhaps we are initiating, intending for this soul connection, a soul, and this was the base of all of this, and maybe this is where we're going. We are shooting for some kind of soul connection, and this is really the mystery. This is why we need to have the discipline. Maybe this is why we are being pushed or pushing somebody out of the way. This was a wise choice. And I keep on seeing this vehicle broke down. I heard a broke down vessel. What up, Bethany Bach? How you doing? Royal risings to you too. Yep, there are two Marias, but the other Maria asked her question like 3 times before you. Patience, patience, my dears. Oh, Maria, Maria. She reminds me of a West Side Story. Growing up in Spanish Harlem. Living a life just like a movie star. Lex, what's up? Lexi Luger, what is up, my beautiful babes? Where is BC? Made a mistake and paid for it. Perhaps we learned a lesson by that. A lesson learned. Maria number 1, you're up. Darkness of Chaotic Waters. I love that name. What is up? How are you? You're doing great, Claire. Oh, thanks, Drew. Yes. Hey, Charlie. How are you? I'm a masochist. Gluten for punishment. Some night I say I can take it. I like it. I love you. Maria, can you pull some cards about the situation at my work? I already did that. You should get a tattoo of a third eye inside of a flower. How do you know I don't already have that? Sucks being a Virgo. We're the sign that waits for literally everything. Would be nice to get what we're waiting for once. Right? What up, Kayla? How are you? Love you, SS. Thank you. I'm between 2 guys. V and R. Can you pull some cards? Got you. Kayla. Between 2 guys. V and R. Let's see. I'm lighting this up in case you want to know what I'm doing. Finally got some fire. Fire, fire. Caleb. You guys. VNR. See connection. And the Five of Swords. Caleb. There's the star. Alright, so we have these on this side, this on this side, so perhaps this is one, this is the other, and this is you perhaps dropping them both. Or they're both weighing you down, pulling you off balance. This is really finding your center. I really see this Aquarian energy where it's just like, there's you by yourself. Dream, and this perhaps is a dream come true, and I see thread on the other side. Let's see what the wisdom cards say. We're gonna say about the situation, okay, about V, and about our, all right, V, R, alien, alien net. Maybe this is you connecting to the web or all from the star, like long distance, something like this. I see it's like really like, maybe this one's far and this one's close. Maybe the R is far and the V is close with Vesta in reverse and natural. So perhaps naturally, family doesn't come natural to this one. Or like home, it's Vesta in reverse with balance and ancestors. It's like they're off balance, perhaps because they're in this hermit mood. As the hermit with this in a deep subconscious, in a heartbreak perhaps already, or perhaps this is what they're creating for you, having something to do with natural ancestors. The situation now, Ho'oponopono. Hello. I love you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. And thank you. And there's some kind of opposition, right? Meditation is needed. Leo, flag. Huh, that's a cheater. Try again and again for pleasure. And cycles. Balance again. You got balance twice. Oh no, blame. I can't even read my own writing. Blame me. I see. Blame me. So after the start on this side, you have the Knight of Swords coming off with some kind of truth really fast. Perhaps communicating some kind of hope, or perhaps you go to this one speaking some kind of truth of some kind of hope, right? But then we run into the Voyager, the separation in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles. Perhaps this is where the Capricorn in reverse. This one was this. The other one, I think this is R. Explode now explode, but explode is in reverse. And pineal gland. Perhaps explode pineal gland. Perhaps you're so intuitively connected, and this is something about the net and technology. It's like some kind of connection to this Capricorn where you're not leaving. And maybe it's not a Capricorn, it's the opposite. Maybe we're dealing with the Gemini. It's the opposite, Sagittarius. It's the opposite of Gemini. Cancer. Maybe a Cancer. With the Voyage in reverse, this is the Knight. He's like dumping, like releasing some kind of love, but coming into a new connection. With this Ace, this is a commitment, a long-term commitment. All right, I hope I was able to help you. Dream a little dream tonight. I see center in reverse. It's like you're uncentered. We're off balance. We're off balance, and it's as if this off balance is holding us from what's coming in. It's like there's other ships coming in, but because we're off balance, because of these two, I heard fools, we're really blocking what's coming in. I really think that what we really need to do is step into to see our own. Maybe we are seeing our own reflection out of this, and this is making us step into the nine where we're into this satisfaction, like being satisfied on our own in the solitude, and only then will that open up new doors and release all of this that we were holding on to. I heard outside energies. I love a reading on my job, but I would love to know how they truly feel about me. All right, what up, Raymond Torres? How are you? Well, I hear from Phoebe this month. Try being a Capricorn. We go through all the hidden chaos. Oh, I know. All right, Raymond Torres. Will I hear from Phoebe this month? If so, what? Raymond. Well, you have technology right in the middle of center and light language. Perhaps there is, it's like a new beginning. Definitely with Aries. Maybe we're dealing with the Aries. Light language, technology, and center and reverse. Let's see what's behind it. Jupiter, Venus in reverse, and now. Perhaps we're now going over. Oh, now Venus and Jupiter are together. This is creating something for you. Maybe you have Cancer as like a rising sign or sun sign, or I don't know, it's a lot of things in Cancer, because this is turning your wheel. This is turning you into some kind of snake charmer. Maybe about it like a snake mama. Fear in reverse. Yeah, we're releasing something. Oh, this is cool. With the refresh, but it's like we're blocked. Perhaps we're feeling old. We're being lied to. We need to take a break. With the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, something's definitely getting cut off. There's some kind of competition. Wait, didn't you ask about your work? Well, I hear from Baby this month. Oh. So perhaps, because the Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. So perhaps that's the competition, being off from work or vacation or something like this. There's something. This is the, not working or maybe not being a master at it, not knowing, or perhaps dropping this, maybe not looking at the details. Maybe this is saying, looking at the bigger pictures, creating this competition. Maybe we're not looking at the details, but it's whatever it is, it's changing. It's a fortunate event that's, this is the 10. Things are coming to an end, and everything's going to change. I see the Cup and the Sword, so we're finally talking about love, or perhaps it's a new love coming in, an idea of a new love. With this Aries, we are initiating something new. What are we initiating? Something new? A new life in reverse. A new transformation, perhaps. A new death. Alright, darkness. I love a reading on my job. I would love to know how they truly feel. Alright. You're welcome, Kayla. Off balance, that's right. Cancer is opposite of Capricorn. Yep. I know. Mercury's retrograde right now, so I'm a little off. My speech is a lot off. And my head is all fucked up, but the messages are still coming through, so I thank God for that. Alright, darkness. Chaos. Dark chaos. I love it. Dark chaotic waters. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Someone tried to take what was yours, perhaps. And we have the Ace of Cups on the bottom, the flow. Going with the flow. Going with the flow. And then there's nothing here. So it's like, oh, go with the flow. After I was took, or after, the Queen of Pentacles, with the earth, she does a natural law. We're following our values, but in reverse, it's almost like, well, fuck that. I feel like this, or something, instant gratification, perhaps. It's like somebody's taken something that's yours that they think that it's theirs. I just see her like, it's mine. It's mine. It's mine. Maybe this is you. Maybe this is you, and it's telling you to let that go. All right, let's see, because all these other cards here are in reverse. Not in reverse. They're hidden, meaning this is hidden or in the subconscious, right? Now, like I said, we were holding on with the consuming, the Four of Pentacles, bringing us joy. Yes, disappointment in reverse, and the Ace of Wands. So we need to stop and hold in this. Yes, awesome. With the unknowable. It is this, like I said, I'm like, oh, we got to go with the flow, but we don't know. How the F are we going to go with the flow when we don't know? It almost reminds me of something familiar. With the Alchemist in reverse, something's missing, and it's something in the mind. Perhaps it is this with the lack, or maybe it's lack of action that's creating an imbalance in the mind, where it's like now we can't see it, right? Because we were holding on to something perhaps of somebody else's. It's like holding on to, look, it's like they're holding on. This is the Four of Pentacles. We're holding on, but we're holding on to something of the world. And I hear, well, what belongs to Caesar, give back to Caesar. If it's meant for you, it won't miss you, right? We're coming into some kind of joy in with all of this. All of these birds, a raven, and the dog, perhaps we are accompanied by all of these. It's like spirits, or all of these people come to help, to bring you joy, to bring some kind of sunshine, to bring life into this, right? We're no longer disappointed. Now we see, and perhaps this has something to do with the eclipse here, and I see 911 here, 143. So, and it's an emergency. I love you. I hear with a disappointment in reverse. Oh, maybe this is the message coming through from a lost loved one. And this has something to do with the eclipse. It's like kings fall, but kings rise, and they rise even higher after they fall. But it's like some kind of judgment, where it's like now it's like plasma now. And it reminds me of that reading, I think, of the new moon, where it was the Virgo, was it, where it was the white horse, the father, he passed away, right? And then we seen that, and then it dripped into him, right? Whereas before he was separate. Now it's this same thing. It's like this dripping into him, that they're all one. Now we might feel as though we're alone in this solitude, like this high priestess, right? But we're not. It's almost as if we're getting all of this crystalline, this from a lost loved one, these spirits, whatever it is, bringing us joy, that's really bringing in balance all of our chakras. And this is what we're staying in. And I heard stasis, oasis. The fuck? With the falling castle. And perhaps this has something to do with the tower, some kind of awakening, being in the isness. And this is the get-go. And perhaps this is. It's like this from the get-go. From the very beginning. And there's the grief I felt. The lost loved one. This grief. What? I'm getting really sad. With the Four of Swords in reverse, this is really holding on to this grief. Holding on to this, not wanting to let go. It's almost like this. It's mine, it's mine. But it is yours. It's like all in you. It's like Perhaps this only happens when we let this go physically. When we let it go physically, then spiritually it'll be connected. There will be no disappointment. And this is the hold up, why we're waiting, why we're in this wait. Because it's like we're stuck in this Four of Swords, catching all the grief. Perhaps this is watering the flowers from underneath, bringing us back into some kind of mental thing where we're defeated mentally. Like I said from the beginning, it's as if it's all fire in the mind without the balance. So how can we find flow? Well, in the Five of Pentacles, perseverance. We're persevering through the loss, through the winter, through this. We're persevering. All the colors. You have all the colors of this bringing into this. Perhaps it's a lack mindset. It's all in the mind that when we release this, all the doors open. And here we're finally happy in this solitude. We finally find some satisfaction. Can't say that word. It's like that other word. Variety. But I said it right. Yeah, there's BC. I knew it. Did I say you when you came on? Did I walk through the right door? I had to make a choice. I'm seeing everyone gets 2 doors to choose from. Seeing 5 change. Wow, Claire, you're confirming the energy that flying around trying to confuse people, trying to mask itself as divine. Yep. I'm a Cancer. I'm always off wackadoodle. Received the song last night, Robin Williams' Rocket. Thank you. What was the song by Daughtry yesterday? Another song, Tripping. I love your songs. Thank you. There's messages in there for us. It's my homework today. All right, let's see. For these 2 songs, Rocket, Trippin'. The Trippin' Rocket. The Trippin' Rocket. Trippin' Rocket. The Rocket Trippin'. So perhaps we are far out, or I hear blast off, and now that it blast off, now we're tripping. It's as if we didn't see the differences before, and now that the rocket's up there, it's like, oh fuck. Let's see. Well, we're dancing for joy. We're the master now. Cannabis and try again and again. All right, let's pull the tarot for BC's Rocket Trippin' or Trippin' Rocket. I hear far out. There's the 5 of Wands. That's this. Competition. There's the 9 of Wands. I hear her like screaming like this right here is the mouth of her. Right? Like with the power in reverse and wisdom behind that. So perhaps I see our crown chakra wide open. No sleep. No nothing. We can't even think right. Perhaps you're afraid to close it, that it won't open, but you can summon, just like you can summon your cells to rid things of whatever it is, a mass, whatever it is, a cyst, whatever. We can tell ourselves to whatever, clear it, rid it, something like this. We can tell. Shit, what was I gonna say? You could tell it whatever you want if you don't forget. Perhaps we're trying for pleasure again with the 9 of Cups, definitely coming into some kind of pleasure or wish come true. With the Judgment, maybe we're ignoring our wishes or our passions. You know, It's as if they're making us real tired. I see it's like real bags under the eyes. Both of them have these like real big bags under the eyes. Maybe wearing yellow, orange, gold will really spice, and I heard fruiting it up. Fruiting it up. Fruits. Maybe fruits. It'll liven us up, bring some kind of happiness. Oranges, because it's if we're ignoring some kind of messages, some kind of maybe light language. I'm seeing the light language. We're ignoring something. Maybe the rest of the cards will tell us. We have the Ace of Roots. The Ace of Coins, Roots. Maybe the Ace of Roots with two, the Union in reverse, the separation, and the change. Wow, if you look at this, it's almost like these hands. Alright, I'll tell you. So we're definitely doing a joy dance. And perhaps it is from the roots, these fallen leaves. It's like the leaves that fell from these trees are what's creating the eyes that see. Now, this is some kind of long commitment. These years been leaves falling. Mother humper. These leaves been falling for years, not only years but lifetimes. This is some kind of ancestor with the green eyes. Perhaps this is what we're ignoring or calling this gift. This is the Ace of Coins is an opportunity for some kind of new commitment, something long lasting. Perhaps it comes with like a separation. Here's a union. It's like, okay, well, here, maybe this is a lifelong commitment to some kind of separation that we're unwilling to change or break free from. I see this hand is holding this union together. This change is the one that I say that looks like this ionizer that gives off the positive, and all the negative comes and it releases or it detracts it. It stops it, right? This is the change card. The Wheel of Fortune, this fortunate event. But I see these hands holding this union together, the separation together, but it's as if this is a non-change of a separation or an unfortunate change of, and I see these two eyes creating these eyes. It's so weird. It's almost like these hands put this separation of the union together to create this one thing. I hope you understand. And I see pleasure with the Nine of Wands. This is keening. Perhaps we are really releasing something and trying and trying and trying again with the Nine of Wands. She don't give up. And then I hear chasing dragons. Oh, we was talking about BC chasing dragons. What's that song, Drew? And then Sinister Joy comes out. Joy, sinister joy. Dance and play games. It's almost like there's these games. Perhaps that's what has to do with this competition. It's like somebody's playing with your joy. Or maybe in order to get these joy, you gotta like be more playful. It's like, oh, we're being too serious, perhaps. Maybe we were doing that, embracing. Like, because the change is in reverse, we're trying to hold on, right? We don't want to let go, or perhaps it's like we're holding on to this separation, creating a new, I don't know. Hopefully I was able to deal you some hope, and that I see the fairy tale king, the Mad King. We were just talking about him on the other day's live, remember? He was the Mad King that was talking about the, King Ludwig II. You know, he built all them castles. He was against the government. He was against war, and they deemed him crazy for that. So maybe something is related to you in this way. You're related to the fairy tale king in some way. The Swan King. Oh, it's something about him trying to marry. He tried to marry, and the girl, what did she do? Oh wow, there's a card over here. Three, harmony. The Three of Cups. So we are definitely coming into some kind of peace, full circle, I see. And here is what I see from the waking up. It's like, oh, when we wake up from this, perhaps when our hands break free, there's harmony. Symbols. Alright, who's next? Darkness of Chaotic Water says, yup, I understood it all. I'm hearing a word like Cerrito or something like that. Not sure. Cerrito. Can I please get on one card reading on who's coming towards me romantically next? Sure. Who's coming towards Charlie romantically next? Perhaps three people, a cooperation, a group, a team. A lot of hands, many people. Who's coming towards Charlie romantically? Yeah, three again. Harmony with the five. There's competition. Perhaps there's three in competition for you, maybe five. There's definitely three hands on you, Charlie, Pimp Daddy, Mac Daddy. I'm hearing the word. Oh, got you. Cerrito. Cerrito. What does that mean? Cerrito. Cerita. Seri is like serious. Cerito is like serious, real serious. Oh my god, and your reading was like, oh, you're too serious. Cerito, you were too serious. Cerita. The bottom line by Dot. Oh, the bottom line. The bottom line. Thank you. Confirm. Boom car, beep beep. Yes, I'm tired. Okay, I can fruit myself up. Far out. I didn't put that together. Thank you for that. Brought me clarity. Yes, wide open. Yes, I can be an ass. Sugar boom boom. Oh, sugar boom boom, sugar boom boom, sugar boom boom. That's the song, BC. I'm getting images as you speak, so I totally understand. Amen. I'll never give up. Wow, I wrote down this AM red dragons around me. Get out of town. Holy shit. The video sucks to what I thought it was. I careless what the video looks like. It's about the words to me. Thank you, Claire. I love you. Oh, thank you. Hey, Cheryl. How are you? Are you doing better today, baby? Make sure you give thanks to all the things. I hear I'm in love with him, but it's in reverse with equal. So perhaps there's like some kind of like unfairness or injustice. It's not equal. Perhaps you're giving all the love and not getting any in return, and it's like I'm not in love with you. It says it's not your energy. Back to sender. Perhaps we are like some kind of empath, and we're picking up other people's energies that's not ours. The High Priestess and the Three of Pentacles. This is this outside energies. Maybe it is from the actual objects that we're picking up or that we're working with or that's given to us. This is some kind of teamwork. They're working. She, and this is the one that I say who stole the cookies from the cookie jar. They're working together to rise up into this, and perhaps this is what this is. It's like, oh, together we put all these materials to find out some kind of secret knowledge. What's unknown is now known. I'm drunk. I appreciate you. Cheryl. You need to, get a reading maybe. Do you want a reading? what you're ready to hear today? You need salt. 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 This just reminds me of some kind of purification. Oh, maybe a detox. Meditation, Aries in reverse, and natural. So perhaps we do have to stop acting on the non-natural. It's like, oh, if it's not natural, I'm not with it. Everything happens for a reason is in reverse with the ancestors. So perhaps there is something with that where it's like you're not seeing the reasoning for what this is, not having the faith that all this is crashing down just to bring you more light. It's like whatever this was that came crashing down was blocking. I'm seeing there's this lady that I watch, and for 2 whole years now, she talks about this King of Cups hiding behind the tower. And oh, I'm getting the chills. This reminds me of this King of Cups waiting behind the tower. And this reminds me of this crisis that you're going through. And it's almost, yeah, maybe bringing us into solitude now, but it's bringing us into some kind of healing where we can actually see the King of Cups hiding behind the tower. It's like the tower has to fall. We were resisting it. Perhaps we have to surrender. Surrender this ball, the lack of gratitude, and stand up. I heard stand up. Oh, I love Yinzers too. So the case is now open. Perhaps there is like some kind of I heard a cold case, like something that's been a cold case. It's unsolved mystery for a long time. Oh, I care for you. Hi, Claire. I care for you too, Cheryl. What number are we on in the drinks? It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Alright, I'm gonna get a collective message and I'm gonna go eat because I'm hungry. Does anybody know what's missing? Anybody find out what's missing? You get a reading, a free reading. They flipping her echo here. Everywhere. They flipping hurt everywhere. Alright, this is for the collective. For the collective 921, something about September. This is this eclipse energy. So perhaps everything is shaken up. Especially September 7th. We have freedom. We have freedom, and this is why the box is open. Perhaps this case is now being solved. It's like the cold case is now being solved. It's like all the mistakes that were made, we know now that they weren't real mistakes. We're being led to this by the divine, perhaps, in order for us to explode. And perhaps it's we're going through some kind of awakening, that we're receiving these channeled messages. Crying is a confirmation with Jupiter retrograde and light language in reverse. So perhaps we're blocking some kind of healing process. And now, technology. Now perhaps we have to free ourselves from some kind of technology, be in the isness. What do we hear? What do we see? Feel our body, be in the now. Perhaps we do have to play some games in the rain, maybe. With the sun in reverse. It's like sad games. I hear sad games. Maybe we do have to play some kind of happy games with the angels. The angels are coming. I don't know where I get this shit. I must tell you, I appreciate and apologize for my evil energy. Your energy is not evil. All those spirits are spirits in the alcohol. You're not evil. You need to release that energy that's not yours. That's not your energy. Release that shit. Shit. Did I pull the tarot for them cards? Oh man. Did I? Let's see. Mind, body, soul, and the heart of the matter. Okay. And then what we need to let go of, what we need right now, and what we need in the past and the future. Okay. So in the mind, we have the Fool. So our mind has to be open faith, jumping into this Fool. It's almost like if we're doing something for the first time. This is the Fool, and in this deck there's the Fool 2.0 where there's an upgrade. This is like the beginning where we fall. Perhaps there is a mistake or a lesson learned, and I heard there is no mistakes, right? This something's coming together with the separation in reverse. There's something coming together. And it's like all three of these things. It's some kind of scrutiny. It's truth. With this truth, something comes together. This is in the body. Mind, body. And in the soul, we have the Ten of Swords. We're really releasing something. We're really releasing this, going through this grieving process, learning that, yeah, our wings may be broken, but we can still fly. And I'm hearing that, yeah, what's that? The broken heart. Nothing loves more whole than a broken heart. What is that? All right, so what we need to leave in the past, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The feeling that we need somebody other than the spirit or ourselves, or the feeling maybe there's somebody in here chomping away, like little by little, at our things, at what we have, or what we gained, right? With the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, this is really letting go of some kind of, I heard, I need you. You don't need nobody but the spirit. What we need for right now. Perhaps it is this. We need to be in this state of uncertainty in order for this faith to come full circle. It's like we have to have faith in this, because the ace and the ace and the 10, this is full circle. We go from the beginning to the end. This is where we need to be right now. We need to sit in this uncertainty, because it's like there's many different faces of this. There's different facets, right, of this, and we really need to take a deeper look, perhaps look at the facts and be logical about this, really leave the emotions out of it, because it's as if there's some kind of lie or uncertainty, or perhaps we're not being honest with ourselves. Now, for the future, what we need to incorporate for the future, and this is this releasing the arrogance, releasing the I know, or the I have, or all the jewelry, or the negative thoughts. So all of these things, we're really trying to find our hat, perhaps, or releasing a label, coming in out of the cold, because we did persevere, because we did see, we did have faith, we made the jump, we made the leap. Gerline, may I adopt you? I have pure intentions. Sure, I need to be adopted. Hmm. Gerline, sure. Drew said, bad relationship, Cheryl? Mistakes are not mistakes. They're made for a purpose. Mistakes. It means we just need to retake it. We missed it for a reason. Now we need to retake it. Girline, I was just going to hang up, but I can pull a card for you. Girline, what's Girline need to hear right now? Okay. The Judgment. This is sticking up. The King of Swords. I'm going to pull a wisdom word for you, and then I'm hanging up. 211. 211, that's the resources. So perhaps some kind of resources are needed, especially with the Queen of... It's like you're not seeing your resources or the resources you hold inside, the resources available to you. It's almost as if there's this judgment. There's something coming in where perhaps it's messages, balance in reverse. It's some kind of advice perhaps for some kind of balance, because she is off her rocker with Vesta. Perhaps this does have to do with our family or the home. Something like this. With the King of Swords, this is really telling us to step out of it emotionally, release this, and come into this nice and slow and steady wins this race. It's almost like we're being picked up and let on a road, a brand new road. It's like, okay, well, we're releasing the trash. Everything that glitters ain't gold. And that was in reverse. So perhaps all that's gold is not real either. Did that make sense? Or all that looks bad is not expensive. You know what I'm saying? So perhaps there's something with that we're opening up to. Alright, the love is real, the bullshit sucks, and I drank, and I'm pissed. The love is real, the bullshit sucks. That's true. The love is real, and the bullshit sucks. Does the bullshit suck because the love is real? Take time for you to build some kind of new foundation. A foundation with balance, how to play, perhaps for your children, for some kind of legacy. The whole Oponopono, I love you, please forgive me, I'm sorry, and thank you. And these something about channeled messages. And Juno, it's like I can't feel people's energy. Only way I can explain it. It's like I can feel people's energy. All that glitters ain't gold. Yup. Oh, we care for you too. It's like I could feel people's energy. Yes, Drew. Those gray hairs growing out of my head are glitter I created myself. You didn't create that. Oh, joy fell out. Joy, Drew, you create joy with the games and the plays. Or perhaps we find joy in that. Alright. Alright, guys, I need to eat. Look at all my gray hairs. Alright, y'all. I love you guys. I hope you have a good day. This is the real deal, okay? Jesus is real. Jesus is the beast. But the beast is real. I I did create my own gray hair. What? No, you did. Did you dye it? I love you guys so much. Here the locusts are out. My baddie channeled it, so yeah, I did. Not unrespectful. No, I love you, Cheryl. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber, y'all. $388. Alright. I'm hanging up, y'all. I love you guys. Oh, you are my sister, too. My sister from a different mister. From the same mister. Sister from the same mister. Slow progress. Yes, that's the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady. But at least it's progress. You know, you're getting somewhere. And we're building strength and healing in the process, and that's really the main deal. You don't have to apologize. We love you, Cheryl. I love you guys so much. Alright, I'm hanging up. Love y'all. Yes, be safe, Cheryl. Love you guys. Have a good day. Have fun. Love you, Gerline. Love you, Cheryl. Love you, Drew. Where's Crystal? Love you guys. Bye, the guy. Thank you for helping me. Thank you, Lauren. Love you guys. Love y'all.